Hold on to your seats because you're about to experience the incredible. Welcome to a world where reality blurs with the extraordinary. Get ready for if these moments were not filmed, no one would believe it. From this moment on, these were her favorite animals. He managed to save lunch. The little monkey is clumsy, but it still doesn't give up on the gifts. As the elevator doors opened, a flood had overtaken the floor, and water began pouring into the lift, creating a surreal scene. His fun was short-lived because his wife showed up. I think the father of the bride stole all the attention at the wedding. Do you know which muscle this exercise targets? I've seen all kinds of clumsy thieves, but this one takes the cake. She tried to steal a wig by putting it on her head, but the store employee caught on. From now on, I'm only going to dog birthday parties. This is why I don't let my girlfriend use my car. These ladies have mixed up what a gas station and a car wash mean. They couldn't believe their eyes when they saw this. It's fresh concrete and a man deliberately walking on it, leaving footprints behind. After this, she'll have to visit the dentist. In the gym, you'll find a unique breed of people who will never leave you hanging. This food delivery guy is the best advertisement this company could ever have. Watch how he delivers food in high rises. She was trying to get rid of a bug and ended up smashing the light bulb. This young boy showed up for his very first dance practice, and everyone was left in awe as they witnessed the astonishing talent he had hidden within. Perhaps this was indeed too big a bite for his SUV to chew. This surely woke her up better than a shot of espresso. He was all set to paint the house, but it just wasn't meant to be done on that particular day. This girl added an extra layer of excitement to their vacation. After mustering up the courage for this jump, here's how it all unfolded. This used to be one of her favorite exercises, but she'll never use it again. They thought this was a great way to kick off the barbecue, but in the end, it cost them dearly as the drone got destroyed. For moments like these, your best friends are there to capture your life's funniest moments. He got himself an unusual pet, an ostrich, but it seems the ostrich isn't too fond of him, leading to frequent feathery disputes. This girl has her unique way of attracting new clients, although her boss didn't exactly approve of her methods when he saw how she was doing it. This guy is a true romantic and a gentleman as he wanted to carry his girlfriend over a large puddle. However, they both ended up soaking wet instead. This boy's parents are in for a stroke of luck. He decided to save them some money by giving himself a haircut. Take a look at how it turned out in the end. I'm seeing more and more clips like these from gas stations. This is the reason people are in such a rush and end up doing silly things. The merchandise is making a run from the warehouse, so they decide to take it for a joy ride around the store. We won't hold it against him. After all, it's his private work day. If you want your business to be ruined in a minute, just hire these two employees. If this moment was not captured on security camera, no one would believe it. This video will definitely make you laugh, but you have to watch it until the end to understand what's going on. Everything was set for the party, but due to this gentleman's clumsiness, it's been postponed to the next weekend. An unusual relaxing spot for cats, considering they hate water. An incredible idea from this thief on how to steal a package, but he forgot there were cameras on the other side of the house and he got caught in the act. Spotting massive snakes in the wild isn't unusual, but when it happens in the city, it's definitely a cause for alarm. Fortunately, the animal control team swiftly handled the presence of this colossal creature. With a few more workers like this, we could build pyramids just like they did in Egypt. Our life goal should be to be happy. Just like this girl, everything can be solved with dance and a smile. This is one of those videos that can bring a smile to your face and tears to your eyes at the same time. The little girl's father had fallen asleep at the table after a tiring day at work, but she approached him and gently covered him with her jacket. When he woke up and saw what she had done, it brought tears to his eyes. This is what it looks like when it's not your day. Do you think this waitress will get a tip? She cleaned the house and started to take out the trash, but everything spilled. She decided to leave it all for tomorrow. Sometimes you need to know when to give up. I believe that in every company, there's at least one of these individuals who procrastinates and distracts others from work. Although they can be a nuisance, they often have the uncanny ability to turn dull days into something surprisingly entertaining, adding a unique and unexpected twist to the daily grind. He had just started working and he already encountered difficulties. After this epic fail, he decided it was time to switch jobs again. This move is going to cost him a few $1,000s, as it involves a luxury Rolls-Royce car. He expected they were on the same team during this prank. The camera captured an unexpected guest, a bear. After their party, they forgot to bring the food inside, which attracted the bear. He helped himself and then went on his merry way. What would you do if you went outside in the middle of the night and found this creature in front of your house? This man is stronger than the Hulk. He managed to stop a truck with his bare hands to prevent it from hitting parked cars. Luckily, it wasn't a larger vehicle. This is one of those moments when logic seems to be absent in the execution of simple tasks. Have you prepared for the winter and the new fashion trends this year? He seemed a bit puzzled. The only logical explanation for me is that he is in love and headed for their first date. They were celebrating a birthday in the jungle, enjoying a delicious cake. But at that very moment, an uninvited guest, a mischievous monkey, swooped in and stole their cake. You would have thought they'd need an umbrella in the supermarket. Even though this woman looked like a serious shopper, she stole a cell phone. But that's not the worst part for these people. Watch what happens next. What everyone is wondering is how he managed to end up here. Some people just weren't born to drive cars. During a car service, the car decided to go for a spin on its own because someone forgot to pull the handbrake. Fortunately, they managed to stop it quickly. The girl was out shopping and her husband came to pick her up. As she was getting into the car, she kicked off her shoes, probably out of excitement from her shopping spree. However, she seemed to think she was walking into the house. It looks like she'll be back to shopping very soon. She was bored at the picnic, so she got up to have some fun by dancing. She'll soon regret that decision. When traveling by plane, we can always come across unusual situations and people. Take a look at these two friends having a blast on a long flight. When you're not sure how to perform exercises in the gym, it's better to hire a professional trainer to avoid ending up in our compilation. Stepping out the door, he embraced the gravitational tango, turning a mundane exit into a stairway spectacle. In her pink shirt, the girl aimed for a rosy perspective but got stuck in the fence. Fashion critique gone wrong. Cans in the Machine aced a gymnastic flip for a fantastic show. Sheet gate crashed, golf club heist in hand, pulled a vanishing act caught on camera, turning her caper into a comedic drive. Strumming on the street, he kicked an ad, turning his guitar solo into an unexpected floor show. Strolling by the Riverside restaurant, he took an accidental dip, turning a fall into a splash and dash move, chair and guest included. River Rock photo shoot gone wrong. She wanted a cool pose, got a wet prologue. Juggling leaky green pipes that fancied themselves as water acrobats, he hilariously transformed a plumbing mishap into a wet comedy, The Dripnastics Show. The guy in the white car attempted a parking ballet but ended up with a curb tap dance, losing a wheel cover in the process. In the Ketchup chaos, she tried to unlock flavor for her toast, but her friend's superhero twist turned it into a saucy spectacle. Hallway Fashionistas strutting turned into a hilarious stumble comedy when one took a daydream detour. A bear casually strolled into her yard, pulled off a candy heist, and left like it was just a quick snack run to Andy Bears. A guy captured a workday moment as a colossal excavator spoon-fed a truck's trailer with a hefty helping of rocks. Entering his living room, the guy got a surprise smack from the fridge, perched cat in a cardboard box. This is what happens when a sister asks her brother to take a photo of her. Mistaken for a mannequin, he stood in a store. The woman, thinking he was a display, checked his sweatpants and laughter ensued. As the chef handed the order to the waiter, the plate cracked in half, sparking a spicy debate over who shattered it, oblivious to the fact that the heat had staged the plate's dramatic exit. As the little girl tiptoes by the pool's edge, her mischievous brother, armed with a ball and a grin, takes aim at her legs, turning a tranquil stroll into a splashy surprise with an unexpected plunge into the water. Sprinting to work, a man's dash was halted by a slippery hill, sending him back home, but at least he avoided a tumble. Entering the store, he spots ladders on the door, snatches them mid-fall superhero style, saving the display from a ladder mishap. A tiny baby walks through the airplane, spreading high fives to all passengers as if wishing them a happy journey. Basking in the shallows, the girl aims for a front route hand, but a mischievous wave decides to give her a full-body makeover instead. Kid on the train shakes soda, turns his seat into a bubbly foam party. Watching this window cleaning is so soothing. Searching for something, her boyfriend's playful back scratch accidentally introduced a new fashion trend by hilariously ripping her shirt. The guy is spinning a ball on his chopsticks, but the grand finale turned into a daring escape act. In a comical mix-up, this duo comically struggled to unlock the wrong white card before realizing their own was just a few steps away. In the nature park, a guy went all in on hide and seek with a tree, and now he's the main attraction, stuck and undecided laughter or rescue calls from onlookers. The moment the guy left his tiny truck, it decided to show off its dance moves, pirouetting into an unexpected tango with a nearby car. Take a look at the new form of boxing they've invented in China. Watching this guy, I get the feeling he could leap over a building with ease. This is what it looks like when you have a great coach always keeping a watchful eye, tracking every move, and even foreseeing his student's mistake to prevent her from getting hurt. It's a level of dedication and guidance that turns potential accidents into valuable lessons on the path to success. Do you think he ever gets a brain freeze while performing this ice-cold routine? None of the players gave a high five to this kid, but he scored a hug from that girl instead. This is how you become the hometown hero. In the final second, he swished the shot, leading his team to a victory that instantly made him everyone's favorite in town. Witness the incredible celebration on the field. The waitress at the restaurant hilariously tripped over invisible hurdles, sending all the dishes she was carrying flying. Surfing practice isn't helping her master the art of falling gracefully from a tree. Post-car wash, one worker decided to turn his colleague into a watercolor masterpiece, catching him off guard. The passing ship turned the parked yacht into a seasick salsa dancer, swaying like it had ocean waves in its dance shoes. The guest aimed for a grand entrance, but his chair had a smashing ideal literally. Now, he's enjoying floor seating, courtesy of his rebellious seat. After this, he started drinking only spring water. This guy sculpted his physique to resemble a character straight out of Dragon Ball anime, turning reality into a captivating blend of muscles and fantasy. As he neared the finish line, his motorcycle sputtered to a halt, but in a split-second decision, the rider became a makeshift engine and pushed his way to the end, turning a breakdown into a breathtaking comeback to complete the race. It was a roller coaster ride on two wheels, both literally and figuratively. Here's a way to impress a girl on a date. This athlete's move is anything but sportsmanlike. He attempted to prevent his opponent from winning in an unsportsmanlike and forbidden manner. The cyclist didn't expect the puddle on the road to be this deep. He took a dive into an impromptu bike-a-thon, but luckily, he made a splashy comeback and kept rolling. The former footballer turned painter, but he didn't forget his tricks and skills. Now he's just creating a different kind of masterpiece with his brush strokes. This is how you achieve the perfect shaping for a natural green fence. The man set his dogs loose for a quick outdoor romp, and in a cinematic flash, they executed a canine caper, knocking down the porch lamp within 10 seconds before casually strolling back home. A deer strolls into a store, gracefully navigating the aisles, leaving bewildered employees trying to make sense of the unexpected woodland visit. Drunk grandpa bike parking lot ramp comedy collision. Can someone tell me in the comments if clouds are formed in this way? Filming cows turned into a sprint when they decided to chase the guy instead. Movie over took on a whole new meaning. Playing around with the traffic sign ended up getting on her nerves. A man squats in his yard, enjoying a chocolate bar, when his dog strolls over with a tiny chair, suggesting it's time to sit like civilized beings. Romantic dip turned into a watery matchmaker. A mischievous wave played Cupid, sending the lady on a 5-meter solo cruise. Fishing turned into a game of tug-of-war, and the fish won. The rod decided it had a better chance of catching dinner solo and took off without the man.